Kalingalinga, home to 45,000 inhabitants, is one of the oldest peri-urban settlements in Lusaka, the capital city of Zambia.
At the moment, we are using the pit rat line, the one which they dig, they just dig it.
There are so many diseases, cholera, dysentery, diarrhea.
Since 2006, discussions have been held between the Ministry of Local Government and Housing, the Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company, the Water and Sanitation Program of the World Bank, WSP, and various partners on ways to provide cheaper and sustainable waterborne sanitation to the urban poor in peri-urban settlements.
Because in these areas we have water sources which are at risk from contamination because people are using pit latrines.
Over 95% of them have a kind of toilet, but the construction of some of these latrines makes them not improved.
WSP facilitated learning visits for staff of Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company and Ministry of Local Government and Housing to Senegal, Burkina Faso, Peru, and Brazil.
We've been looking for ways of finding the best option, the best alternative to those forms of sanitation at household level.
From the visits, the team exchanged lessons on financing, implementation, and marketing of the condominial sewer system. This is an innovative, cost-effective, and sustainable solution that can be tailored to adapt to local topographical conditions and different urbanization patterns.
If you use a condominium sewer, you are bringing down the cost by close to a third.
We covered about 12 clusters. We had to make clusters because we had to pass the pipes as close as possible to where the toilets are.
At the moment, it's a lot of theory and a lot of experiences of other countries, but every country is different, and how things are tackled and how they're operated might be different here to how they're done in Brazil or wherever it has worked very well. I think it's the #1 priority for this system to work.
Launched in 2011, the pilot project is being implemented in 3 phases, with phase 1 now coming to an end. Of the houses surveyed, more than half of them already had water connections, with the remaining homesteads prepared to connect to the water network at the earliest opportunity. The community here has embraced the pilot project with enthusiasm and have been fully involved in its development.
There is a task force that was put in place so that we can go and reach the household door to door.
We are actually going in communities, those cholera-prone areas, to first of all sensitize on diarrhea, the causes, and also having proper sanitation.
The response from the residents, they have welcomed this issue. They are really waiting for it. And in fact, the thing they were waiting for most was the figure to pay.
The project is based on 3 pillars. Developing a condominial sewer network that is affordable, offers a more flexible design than conventional sewer systems, and facilitates community engagement. A sanitation, marketing and hygiene promotion approach where Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company will undertake demand creation and behavior change initiatives among households and work with suppliers to give consumers choice on sanitation and hygiene products and services. Documentation, policy and advocacy so that lessons learned from the pilot project will inform discussions on replication and scaling up. Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company, Ministry of Local Government and Housing, as well as the various partners, anticipate that this solution will be replicated and scaled up in Zambia. In this regard, the Ministry of Local Government and Housing has already invested $513,000 for sewer network and marketing and hygiene promotion initiatives, while Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company has already spent $164,000 and $11,000 towards water supply improvement and social activities respectively.
This is basically how a Y junction would look like.
We covered a distance of about 4.5 kilometers of network. And that network was a combination of different pipe sizes ranging from 200, I think, to 75 millimeter.
$2.4 million will be invested by Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company to complete the whole of Kalingalinga. On its part, the World Bank, through the ongoing Water Sector Performance Improvement Project, has committed $200,000 for social marketing. The Water and Sanitation Program is providing $900,000 in technical assistance. Once implemented, the condominial sewer system is expected to meet the commercial, environmental and social goals for delivering waterborne sanitation services to peri-urban areas and informal settlements. The project aims to reach 45,000 people with improved access to water and 16,500 people with improved access to sanitation. In this regard, the Millennium Challenge Corporation has committed $355 million for the expansion and rehabilitation of Kaunda Square stabilization ponds and to implement a similar approach in Tendere Township.
We need to look at the washing facilities, wash and troughs, at the wash and basin with the washing trough for clothes, so that everything we are going to market is as a package.
A sanitation marketing and hygiene promotion campaign is set to be rolled out in the coming weeks.
We'll also look at the channels, which channels to use. There's also an issue about developing a very comprehensive public relations plan so that we are able to reach all stakeholders.
This is intended to leverage finances at the household level by creating demand for waterborne toilets and promoting behavior change on safe hygiene practices, including hand washing with soap, proper disposal of solid waste, and maintenance of toilet facilities.
If Lusaka Water, who are the implementing agency in Kalingalinga, can succeed, then we are hoping that our main client, the Ministry of Local Government and Housing, could take this and make it part of their policy, part of their way of doing business in informal settlements.
The flushing is better than pit ratting because when you go into a flushing toilet, you sit properly. If it's clean, you can even chew a chewing-gum.
So there is a lot of excitement that we seem to be achieving the project objectives. Obviously, we still have a little bit more to go in terms of ensuring that most of the people within that area actually are connected. But we are making a lot of progress. For us, it's quite impressive.